Hi folks, it's Nick here, and we're halfway through this blundering series as I attempt to try and get a grip on this game. We're in novice mode. Video 5 is from Australia. Over 3 stages, I currently lead the championship on 24 points. My main competitor seems to be a person called C. Steen on 18, and third is I. Cruz, and he's falling a bit distance now. So it's between me and Steen over these last 3 races. Australia, each stage is over 3 courses divided up into sectors, so hopefully I can maintain it, but I do seem to be getting gradually better at this, having won in Monaco. The last sector, or the last stage of Monaco, I made a terrible mistake, then got back within just a couple of tenths of a second. So I think I'm cooking now, famous last words. Australia is dusty, a bit different to Monte Carlo, so here we go. Looks like you can get tangled up in the woods if you're not paying attention. Look out for the splits here. C. Steen, so CS on the timing bits that will come up on the top left. Let's go as fast as I can, but don't go off-road. Nice bit of dust there going up from the back of the car. Nice graphics. Lens flare will appear every now and again. But this is a good solid start, I think, he says. And normally when I say I'm doing well, I go right off the road. Right, 4 attempts down. Look, CS in second place. I'm in third on the first split. So need to finish ahead of CS, or at least keep him in distance. First sector red. It will go green if I do the quickest sector. Left corner. No tight bends so far. Looks like this is a fairly fast stage. A little bit of pop-up, but that's not going to affect us too much. Unless we go into the grass. So half a second behind, still in third place. Trailing CS. Oh dear, get off the grass there, or the gravel. Right, that's 2 sectors done, both red. Looks like we're going into the wilderness a little bit now. So, frame of reference is a bit different. No trees to guide us in the distance. Got to keep our wits about us and listen to the map reader. So we fall even further behind, but still third. That's not the finish, it's just a gate, I think, yes. Very difficult to talk and listen to the map person at the same time, so I'm really paying attention to the arrows that turn up in front of me. There don't seem to be too many different variety of corners, so although these are different tracks and they're the first time I've seen them, God, down to 5th. First time I've seen them, I should know how to quickly to go around each one. That sector was very slow. 5th place, that's a problem. We're just past the halfway mark now of this stage. Yes, lens flare. Need to be a bit more aggressive here if I'm going to catch this up. JK, right, back into third again, 2.29. Don't know how far CS is in front of me, but it'd be nice to finish ahead of him on this stage, or at least be within a couple of attempts. Haven't gone off-road too much here. 2 sectors after this one. Want a nice split at the end of here. My last sector you can see was green, so I was the quickest out of everyone, and green again. So, gradually getting better. 2 green sectors, which are great, but still in third place though, so it must be quite tight on the times. Done that quite nicely. I think there's a jump coming up. Yep, so you don't want to jump. Yeah, easy to lose control of the car, so got to keep it straight over those jumps. 1.1, still in third place. Again, green sector. Last three sectors all green. Yeah, it must be very tight though, because I'm not making up any positions. But this is welcoming. It means I'm getting better. There's the finish there. Lost the car a little bit. Last section wasn't green, so third place, 3 seconds. Didn't beat CS Steen. About 2 seconds adrift here. So A. McRae, he's not an equation in the championship, so he's alright. C. Steen is. J. Cruz 7th. So yeah, it's just between myself and Steen really. 2 other stages in this country, Australia, to try and get ahead of him. So he's got a 2-second lead. Broome Hill, that says. Stage 1 was Broome Hill in Australia. If you're from there or know a bit about it, then let me know, comment below. In this full rallying rally game. In intermediate mode you have, I think, 4 stages, or 4 to 8, yeah 8 stages I think, rather than 3. This is the novice, we'll save it there. Getting better. Yeah, I'm quite confident I should win this novice championship, although it's going to be tight. I'm winning at the moment by 6 points. I only got 3, including this one, I only got 3 left. So am I going to lose 6 points? It depends if I do disastrous and get no points on one of them. Yeah, I was entering the corners way too quick on the earlier stages before this video, before Monte Carlo. Don't need to go that quick. It's just all about judging the right speed here. Right, next race hopefully is similar. Novice automatically selects the best settings for your car, I believe, so don't have to mess about with those. On harder modes it does get a bit more technical. Have you completed this game on expert mode? Let me know, because this must seem very blundery to you. But this video is called Blundering, so don't expect any clean walkthroughs of this. I'm just blundering my way through it. That's the whole idea. So 90% dusty gravel, 10% something else. Blancmange. So the only driver to really take a look at is C. Steen. Remember that name. I don't know his first name. Charlie, Cowden Beef, Cauliflower. Don't go the wrong way, so you can lose a lot of time there. I love that dust graphic coming up from the back of the car. Other blundering series I've done is TOCA Touring Cars 2. I've got TOCA Touring Cars 1, but that lost the vote for blundering. And Formula 1 Grand Prix night, about a second behind. Fourth, C. Steen is 6th, we're ahead of him. Tight corner there. Oh, that was pleasing. In the early days, I would have just driven straight through and not made the corner at all. C. Steen is 6th. It's a water splash. We're going to go through water somewhere here. There we go. 2.68, 4th place. C. Steen still 6th. A. McRae in 3rd, so he's my target man as we go through this dusty field. Not many land markings to get my bearings on, but it's a bit like that this game. Keep it to 2 red sectors, no green so far. If you're off-road, it's probably best to, on this bit, to feather it back in rather than do any sharp corners. 7 tenths, 2nd place. Good. Green sector. Most pleasing. Keep straight on the jumps, so you stand back on the road. No heroics here. Good. If you change direction while going over the jumps, it's pretty disastrous. That wasn't perfect, but not disastrous either. In 1st place. 8.89 up on everyone else. CS is not in the top 4. 2 green sectors in succession. Good. Let's see what we can do on this section. So only 4 sectors left of the stage. Just hold it together. Don't do any muck-ups. Okay, well, we lost a bit. 2nd place, HR. Don't know who that is, but they're not a factor in the championship unless they win all last 3, and I do disastrous. Yeah, JK and CS are not on the timings around me, at least in the top half. Looks very South Africa, this, but it isn't. It's Australia, 2 seconds behind now. Oops. Very wide. Damage limitation. Oops, lost a lot of time there. 2 right. I'm sure there's a cheat there to change all the directions the map reader's reading out to you, so they're all wrong, but don't do that. Right, next time in, then we're into the last sector. 3.4, but still in 2nd place. CS nowhere to be seen. This puts us in a good position here. Unless HR's done a really massively fast stage, I think we're going to be winning after 2 stages here. We'll soon find out. Finish is going to be just round here. It is. Green, the last sector. Good. 3.35, 2nd place. C. Steen is 6th. Cool. We're big 13 seconds quicker than him. I don't know why Ruapera did quite well there. Yeah, and JK Cruz isn't there at all. That looks fantastic. Okay. Let's do it overall, because I looked at the wrong time in the last blundering show, as you might have known. Yeah, very, very quick there. 300ths, is that quicker than A. McRae? Steen, got 10 seconds over Steen. Looking good. So save that, and we're going to the last stage of Australia. Could be another win, folks, but I don't want to get too cocky here. You can easily do an error. Continue, as they say on Tekken when you've been beaten. Or is it Street Fighter 2? Street Fighter. Water splash. Right, let's see how much fixing the car needs. Hardly any. It is quite gentle on you, this novice mode. You can see your time on the top right. That's how much time you got for repairs. In Because you're repairing after each stage, on the more difficult modes you have to do 2 races before you can get back in here. So car can take a lot of damage, and sometimes you're just trying to poodle around to get back to the pits. Location Donnybrook. Clear the afternoon. We're going over dusty gravel. Excellent. I think she's a club singer. Right, 10 seconds over C Steam, but look out for him. If he's in the top of the charts on the timings, then we should start being worried. Keep it on the road, and I think we'll be okay. The top 3 finish at least, hopefully winning. 5 right. Yeah, when you get used to this, listening to the map reader doesn't become overly important really. As I said, it's the kind of and sharpness of the bends. Not to get confused with the bends in diving. If you come up too quickly and nitrogen builds up to your body and you get terrible cramps. But that's not rallying at all. Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to do something like that on the first couple of videos. 4th place. Can't see CS there at all. Maybe he's in the top 2. Down into 7th. Oh man, right. Okay, is this a worry so far? I didn't think I'd done too badly there. To be in 7th place. Maybe they'll come back to me. Hopefully they will. So 2 red sectors. Oops, lost the back of the car, but brought it back on track. Please be a green sector soon. Another red sector. 4 seconds off, and we're 7th out of 8 in this sector. Well, in this stage. What's going on? Suddenly have I become rubbish again without knowing it? Don't panic yet. Coming up to the halfway stage. Hopefully we get something back. Need a bit of a straight to maybe get back in track. 4.3. Oh, we're up to 4th. So made up a few positions. Still can't see CS anywhere. HR there in 5th. He was leading, wasn't he, after this? That's good that he's behind me. So I might get some more points. Depending on what the times. Oh, see, that's what happens when. Yeah, that's what happens when you go wide. Oh dear, that's going to help. That's what happens when you approach a jump at a funny angle. 7.2, 7 seconds. We've only got 3 sectors left to make this up. 2 great stages first of all. Now this one's going a bit rubbish. I wouldn't have thought so though. I made a few errors, but nothing as critical as before on the Monte Carlo, the last stage. Desperately need a green, so 10 seconds. 7th place. Oh no, only 2 sectors left. Oops. Oh dear, folks. Is this championship suddenly going to get a bit of a problem to win? Surely I can win novice. Needs to be absolutely perfect, this last bit. Water splash. 11 seconds. Still in 7th place. We need a last sector from heaven. This needs to be awesome. Oh man, come on. Come on. Green sector, the last one. But 7th place over. Ooh, look at that. 2:48. But yeah, I was only 7 seconds off second. J Cruz is there. I think C Steam won. What does that mean overall, though? Yeah, C Steam won after disastrous for me. So he wins that. And I come second. So he's going to gain some points. Yeah, he aced that last one. Right, so it's not disastrous at all. I've got 30 points. He's closed the gap to 28. So I lead the championship by 2 points, which is Sweden and France to go. So it's just us 2 really. Me and C Steam. Well, I hope you've been enjoying the Blundering Championship. If you have done, then please put your comments below. I like hearing from you. Was this a good decision? Should we have picked something else? Thanks for watching as always, and until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.